I started out with Legal Funnel in 2020, in the summer of 2020, and I was right around that 100,000 mark. And I thought it was really great. But implementing the stuff that we've gone over in the last 2 years, this year will be between 350 and 450, depending on what comes in. And my anticipated revenue for next year, based on my plan that I've already done, is 1.2 to 1.5. Last night I was at an event and I'm standing there next to one of my mentors. I haven't talked to him in months, but we end up at the same event and he goes, "How are things?" And I said, "Good." You know, it took me forever to get over here because I was doing a Zoom with my staff. Then he goes, "Wait, you have a staff?" I was like, "Yeah, I have 7 people now. Like I have 1 attorney and I have 6 admins." He's like, "Why do you have 6 admins?" And I was like, well, 3 of them are doing research. You know, I have a personal assistant. I have my person that's handling my email and organization. He goes, "How much money are you making?" And I was like, "A lot more than I was before." And I said, "I'm growing like crazy." And he goes, "Shit, man, I thought I was paying for drinks tonight." I was like, no, I'm paying. And it was amazing just to watch his face. He's like, "What in the world?" Like, that's been fun. That's the ancillary benefit of, like, I walked out of there, I was like, oh, these people have no idea. This is going to be fun.
You know what? I was going to let you record a video, but I think maybe we should continue the conversation and just have use this recording. So Brandon, what was your before?
My before was me. Like, this was the before, but it was just me. And now with another attorney and then 6 admins, VAs, it's great. It completely changes everything.
Amazing. Can you share with us some numbers about revenue?
Sure. So I started out with Legal Funnel in 2020, in the summer of 2020, and I was right around that 100,000 mark. And I thought it was really great. But implementing the stuff that we've gone over in the last 2 years, this year will be between 350 and 450, depending on what comes in. And my anticipated revenue for next year, based on my plan that I've already done, is 1.2 to 1.5.
Amazing. And reoccurring, which a lot of lawyers haven't really tapped into. We know that how valuable that is, which, you were one of the first lawyers to be able to, have that, build a foundation. But now how can we take this, apply some concepts that we already know about, knowing your market, how to create offer, funnel demand and all that stuff. So can you share with us that journey and, how
Certainly.
that helps you?
Yeah, so I'm a sports entertainment attorney, primarily sports, right? I work with individual athletes, teams, leagues, that type of thing. But personal trainers, and what I looked at was, how can I automate internally? Because some of the things that you can automate are just record keeping and some of the day-to-day tasks. But I looked at, how can I automate really solid contracts that I use on a regular basis? If I do it more than once, I want to automate it. And that can be a little bit of work at the beginning, but as you start setting that up and you can implement it where clients are inputting their information into your system without you having to do it, and it goes into those documents and 90% of the work is done, that's an easy way to replicate a system. I like talking to clients on the phone. So if that's what I'm going to do, say 60 to 75% of my time, I have the best job in the world. Especially when the legal work doesn't take that much work to get done at the end of the day. Some places have done it with operating agreements or complex wills and trusts, that type of thing. Why can't we apply that to a very niche area of sports law and just crush it, right? It's a industry that you have to know a lot of people in order to get some traction. So the barrier to entry for competitors is really hard. And so for me, it's, why not just go ahead and I'm already in the industry. Let's just blow it out as much as we can. And so I see this is going to be great, 2023.
Talk about a lean business model, something that could be automated, and also you go to serve your clients while you're not actually sitting there needing to talk to every single person. Here, go join this platform, go join this community so I can serve you. Brandon, if there's anybody who is considering Legal Funnel, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, check out all of Sam's videos, because you put so much content out there, and this is the type of content that you get on a very regular basis in Legal Funnel. But number 2 is, what are you doing now, and what are your goals, and what do you think you need to do to get there? Because it's not as much work as you think, but you have to take the steps, right? Sam and Legal Funnel are going to give you the funnel. but they're also going to equip you with the tools you need to take on that added sales, right? Just because you can sell a lot doesn't mean that you can actually perform the work. Sam does a really good job of something I didn't necessarily understand at the beginning, was that you have to have that foundation to take on that number of clients or that much new work. And they really focus in on building that out as you're building out your funnel program. So yeah, take a look at it, but also you need to understand, if that's what you want to do, you want to grow your firm, you have to be willing to do the work. And Sam's going to give you all the building blocks, the places to do it, the ads to put up, the job postings to put up. I couldn't say more about you guys. But yeah, definitely reach out to those of us that have been through the program and ask us those type of questions.
Amazing. Another thing that came out of it is good friendship and a good long-term mindset. You know, I'm here trying to build out a long-term journey, not just the program, but also the relationships. You know, so we became good friends in the last 2 years, and again, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna be doing this for the next 20, 30 years. Especially even to have all the money in the world, I'll still be doing the same exact thing. So appreciate you sticking along and following along with the regiment, because I do see it as a regiment. You really have to believe in it and really have to stick it out to get the actual results that you'll be able to get it from it by committing to it. So you're one of those people who stayed committed all throughout it, and appreciate all the commitment and the implementation you've been doing, and that's the reason why you're getting a good result. Yeah, thank you so much, Brandon. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Sam.
Lawyer Nation, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, take a moment right now to subscribe right below and turn on the bell notification to get notified every time I post a video, because right now I'm posting 5 videos a week, providing lots of value to lawyers. So click right here to subscribe, and to watch the next most relevant video, click right here. Go do it. Go watch it.